What's up, you guys? Thomas back with another LinScents video. Today we have a fragrance from Lattafa Pride. But before we get into that, just want to say thank you guys again. It is an honor to be playing on one of those electronic devices, whether it's that cell phone, that tablet, that laptop, that Macintosh, that brand new big screen TV. Whether you watch me at home, at work, on a plane, a train, or an automobile. Maybe you watch me on a date. Maybe you're watching me in the movie theater because the movie that your wife drug you into absolutely sucks. So you're over there turned over on one of those nice little couches that they have in there. And you're watching me talking about cologne. Colognes were much better than those lovey-dovey movies. Anyways, if you guys are new to this channel, you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, comment, and like. And if you guys just so happen to fall upon me while you're at that movie, maybe you weren't a subscriber yet, but at the movie theater you find me, you definitely must subscribe. Okay, so with that being said, let's finally get into this fragrance. They won't get any lovey-dovey though if they don't watch that movie, so you might have to watch me real quick and then do something in return and try to make up for that last. Women always pick those long movies too. Like, they don't never just pick like the quick 1 hour and 30-minute movies. You have to suffer for all 3 hours of their movies. So with that, if you guys want some lovey-dovey, turn me off. Okay, so with that being said, let's finally get into this fragrance. Now, before I get into this fragrance, I got to give a special shout out to a Mr. Steve Qiam out there in California. He was nice enough, got a hold of me. He was like, hey, I got a few samples. I'm going to send them your way. And he did just that. Man, that's the cool thing about doing this once in a while, man. Once in a while, you just wake up, you go to the mailbox, especially the mailbox that we got. Haven't been to that thing in about 4 days, so, you know, the bills are piling up. Everything is piling up, but underneath all those bills was a nice little package from Mr. Steve Qiam, again, out there in California. Big shout out to you. And one of the fragrances I'm going to do today is the one he sent, okay? This is the Lattafa Pride Qiam, okay? This is the silver, okay? Now, this is what the real bottle looks like, but this is a sample. Now, again, the cool thing with these samples is they're kind of like almost like those breath mints or something like that, or Tic Tacs. Look at this cool little design. You got a picture on the front. You got the name of the fragrance on the back, 20 ml. So you're looking at about, maybe almost close to 1 ounce, okay? Getting close there, okay? About maybe half an ounce, but anyways, let's get into this fragrance. Now, again, you guys know Lattafa Pride is kind of like their higher end stuff, okay? Now, this one, people are saying it is a clone of Bvlgari Tygar, which I've actually done not only one video on a clone, but two. Citrusy Blue was the last one. Now, unfortunately, you guys may or may not know that I do a little bit of ride share on the side, okay? The last time I wore blue Citrusy, I actually had it in the car, and guy was like, man, it smells good. And he just wasn't, you know, he didn't have nothing on. I was like, hey, you like cologne? Yeah. Hey, why don't you go subscribe to me? He did just that, and I gave him the bottle. I gave him the bottle of it, because I said, you know what, I have another bottle of pretty much the same exact thing. So I gave him the bottle. And, you know, that's the thing. Sometimes, man, sometimes you just got to do something nice just to not really make you feel good, but just do something nice once in a while. I mean, I know a lot of you guys go to someone's house in their collection, they got like 10 bottles of the same thing. You don't need 10 of them. You're not going to use all those in your lifetime, especially if you got a big, huge collection. So with that being said, let's finally get into this one real quick, okay? So here we go. Again, big shout out, Mr. Steve Qiam. I like these sprayers. They're kind of more of like a mist, which is kind of, you know what? Here's the thing. This scent profile, you just cannot go wrong with, okay? That soapy, kind of almost bubbly, almost kind of like a seltzered water that uses nice, beautiful citrus and a little bit of sweetness. Get a little bit of this green freshness, okay? Most likely that vetiver. There's some vetiver in here. There's also some grapefruit. I believe there's some ginger as well in here. It's just something about this scent DNA that you cannot go wrong with. Now, I don't know how much a real bottle of this costs. Probably about 45 to 50 bucks, depending on where you can get it. Sometimes Triple Trader will have it for cheap, so check them out too. FragranceBuy.ca has definitely been finding some new fragrances as well. Sometimes they knock out the price a little bit. But you guys, ooh, this one smells like it's closer to the first Tiger cologne that I did a fragrance review on. It has like this little bit more of a sweetness than Tiradi had. Tiradi was had more of that freshness, that green. There was more green and orange and kind of that, again, like a seltzer water. Whereas Tiger has a little bit more of a sweetness to it. Okay, this would be more like orange soda. The Tiradi was more like a orange seltzer. Okay, kind of sweet, but not like too sugary. This has a little bit more of that sweetness that I like. It's definitely a fresh fruit smell with this one too. So you got that fresh fruit. Again, you got that. Again, this scent profile, you just cannot go wrong with it. It is simple. It does it the right way. Everything in here. Again, that's the one thing I like about these fragrances that don't have too many notes in there, because once you start adding like 20, 30 different notes, it is hard to pinpoint every single note. Yeah, most of the times they'll just put notes that kind of resemble each other, but man, something like this with like 6, 7 notes, you can kind of like pick up pretty much each and every single one. I'm getting a little bit of that ginger that gives that nice little kind of spice. Getting that grapefruit, which is very nice, kind of bitter and kind of that fresh citrus smell. Kind of earthy, kind of green. It's got a little bit of that sweetness to it. Man, I don't know. Again, that is just a... There's some other people that think the same way as I do about this whole Tiger fragrance. They all think it is a stunning fragrance. I think the same thing as well. It's honestly, it might be in my top 5 fragrance, especially Middle Easterns, in my collection, even all time. Like I think it's literally right there. Man, they both really smell good. If I had to pick between these two, now I think the Tiger smelled better than Tiradi, but I think this one actually might have this one beaten. Okay. Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go with this one. This Lattafa Pride Al Qiam silver. Again, cool looking bottle. I wish I had a real bottle in front of me, but this thing will just have to do. Again, cool little tic-tac design. I'm sure you can find this on pretty much any one of those eBay sellers I have listed down below. I'm pretty sure they got this. Triple Traders probably has it. FragranceBuy.ca just might carry this one as well. But again, if you need that Tiger scent, okay, orange, citrusy, slightly spicy, slightly green, almost like, again, an orange seltzered water, okay, with just a dash bit more of sweet than Tiradi. Man, go check this one out. Again, you guys already know Bvlgari Tygar is pretty expensive. Looking at about $200 to $300 for that thing, so good luck on that. If you have the money, go on ahead and buy it, but man, I really suggest that you not spend that money. I mean, I suggest you just get this one right here. And I'm going to have the wife come smell it, see if she thinks it smells good. I don't know if she can smell it over there. She's kind of...
I can't smell it yet.
She can't smell it yet, but she could have a stuffy nose. Who knows? Again, this is a very versatile fragrance. Now, I wouldn't call this a sexy date night fragrance, but any other kind of date, guys having fun. Right, okay. So she's about now a good like 5 feet away, and she says she smelled it.
Not my favorite scent. You have a lot better.
have a lot better.
It does
And
smell
I do.
good.
And I really do. They're maybe to her I have a lot better, but man, I really, really like this DNA. This scent just, I don't know. There's something about it that I just really like. I find it comforting as well. It's kind of uplifting when you wear this. Man, by the way, Tiradi Blue is so damn good too, you guys. Man, I probably shouldn't have gave it away, but what the hell? Why not? I got the other one. That thing worked wonders too. So if you don't have Tiradi neither, maybe you want either one, you will be great with. Tiradi is so good, performs like a champ. This one, I have no doubts it's going to perform like a champ as well. If you guys got this, let me know how it performs. Does it project? Does it perform well? Does it have longevity? I like it. I like it. I like it. With that being said, Mr. Steve Qiam, there you go. Big shout out to you, homie, out there in California. Again, I appreciate the kind gesture. Man, again, kind gestures go long ways, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys did, hit the likes, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Peace.